Good morning. I'd like to call to order today's meeting of the Town of Hempstead Industrial Development Agency. If everybody please rise and join me in a Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We have a quorum. I'd like to open the floor up now to anybody that has any public comment on any agenda items. Please come forward now. Okay, first item on the agenda. Village of Freeport has been tabled. Mr. Ryan, the attorney, couldn't show up, so they pulled it for this month, correct? That's correct. I'm sorry? I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion tabled. Next item on the agenda, Village of Hempstead, consideration of a termination of benefits for Fad Henry's Street Food Corps. It was tabled from September.
Yes, I had talked to Baker, who can't be here today. Proof has been submitted, and I guess you all have it, because they paid the loan off. So that's been taken care of. The other issue, and the other member raised it, right, so, about the status of their building permit. I asked Mr. Baker to advise me on that. He did, that they haven't renewed it yet, and they needed to get more financial information according to Mr. Baker. I've been told by the other member from Hempstead that she checked with the department. That's not accurate. That all they need to do is send a letter requesting to be reopened and pay the necessary fees. That all having been said, I am going to ask that this also be tabled.
Okay, any questions from the Village of Hempstead? I mean, they did pay off the entire loan, right, which they, Mr. Ryan? Okay, I'll make a motion to table. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Kornbluth. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. Thank you. Next item on the agenda, under new business, consideration of an authorizing resolution for West Jamaica Holdings, 54 and 68 West Jamaica Avenue, Valley Stream.
We had a public hearing for West Jamaica Holdings. The minutes are in your packet, and the YouTube channel has the video from the meeting if you'd like to watch. I don't believe any constituents came out, if memory serves. I think it was just the superintendent of schools, and otherwise it was pretty quiet.
Any questions from board members? Okay, I'll make a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by the Reverend. I'll take a vote. Mr. Bedford?
Aye.
Reverend Millette?
Aye.
Mr. Kornbluth? Aye. Flo Girardi's an aye. Mr. Mikett?
Aye.
And Ms. Molitor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Motion passed. Next item on the agenda, consideration of an inducement resolution for Centennial Holdings, 1 Carnation Avenue, Floral Park.
Good morning.
Morning.
John Gordon for Chelly Deegan Tirana for the applicant, Centennial Holdings. I have with me my client, Guy Friedman and Ryan Friedman. This project is at 1 Carnation Avenue in Floral Park. It's a half-acre site. It was originally occupied as a Masonic temple. A few years ago, it was acquired by the Village of Floral Park. It's now known as Centennial Hall. It's been off the tax roll for years. The applicant purchased it from the village, received variances to build the proposed project, which is a 3-story, 24-unit, market rate rental housing development. It's planned to be 12 one-bedroom units, 12 two-bedroom units. Building area will be about 30,500 square feet. There it is. All right, thank you. There'll be parking on the ground floor, apartments on the 3 stories above. There's a requirement of 40 parking spaces, which is a high number for 24 units. It's transit-oriented development within the vicinity of the Floral Park Long Island Railroad Station. This is in furtherance, obviously, of New York State goals of adding to the housing stock and boosting downtown areas. Long Island is dominated by single-family homes, prices a lot of people out. Rental properties are a more viable option, especially for younger families. It's expected to create 30 construction jobs and 1 part-time employee after completion. Relatively smaller projects come with some bigger challenges. A lot of the development costs are flat or not as dependent on project size. So on a per unit basis, a 24 unit development is expensive to build. Development costs are almost $12 million for this. That's around $500,000 a unit. Taxes are, as you know, on Long Island in general are high. Floral Park has their own village tax. It has its own police department, which adds to the expense. Taxes come out to over $8,000 a unit. And it's difficult for a project to get financing and pencil out for a lender, for a developer. So what we are asking for on this is a 20-year pilot upon terms discussed with staff. Sales tax exemption of $517,500, mortgage recording tax exemption of $70,500. The average pilot payment is around $148,000. The taxes currently on the vacant land, which is there, are estimated around $53,000. So that's a net pilot benefit, as per the Camoin report, of $1.35 million over the term of the pilot. So thank you for your consideration, and open up to any questions.
Any questions from board members?
I do have one question. If I have this property correctly, this is directly diagonal from, this is across from Centennial Hall, from the Centennial Hall building, correct?
It is the Centennial
So it is
Hall.
the Centennial Hall building, okay.
Right.
Is there a housing development directly across from there, already existing, right across the street? Rental units? Oh, it's co-ops, okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Do I have a motion? Made by Mr. Kornbluth, I'll second. I'll take a vote. Mr. Bedford?
Aye.
Reverend Millet?
Aye.
Mr. Kornbluth?
Aye.
Flo Girardi's an aye. Mr. Mykett?
Aye.
And Ms. Molitor?
Aye.
Motion is passed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda, consideration of an inducement resolution for Conklin Estates, 37 Conklin Avenue, Woodmere.
Good morning again. John Gordon, for the record, for Chelly Deegan Tarana in Uniondale. This is, we consider a sister project, also by Mr. Friedman. Here's a rendering. This project is known as Conklin Estates. It's in Woodmere. It has a lot of the same challenges as the Centennial Holdings project. It's even smaller in terms of the number of units. It's a 16-unit, also market rate rental housing. 4 3-bedroom units and 12 2-bedroom units. The site is within the vicinity of the Woodmere and Hewlett Long Island Railroad Station. So again, transit-oriented development, that's, you know, what's needed here on Long Island. Also expected to create approximately 30 construction jobs and 1 part-time employee after completion. There'll be parking on the ground level, apartments on the 2 stories above. This is around 22,000 square feet on 0.8 acres. In Woodmere, the taxes are very high. The projected full taxes, once this is built, are almost 16,000 per unit. It's impossible to pencil that out, get financing for that without phasing that tax in the form of a pilot. The development costs are also very high. They're over 10 million. That's around 650,000 per unit. As-built assessment is approximately 250,000. Base tax, current taxes now are around 47,000. So the total net pilot benefit from the pilot that's been discussed with staff is $2.45 million. That's the net benefit of the pilot over what the existing taxes are. So this is going to bring some money into the municipalities. So we're asking for a 20-year pilot, sales tax exemption of $431,250, and mortgage recording tax exemption of $16,000. And open up to questions.
Any questions from board members? Do I have a motion? I'll make the motion. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Kornbluth. I'll take a vote. Mr. Bedford?
Aye.
Reverend Millet?
Aye.
Mr. Kornbluth?
Aye.
Flo Girardi's an aye. Mr. Mykett?
Aye.
And Ms. Molotov?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Motion passed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda, consideration of a consent to transfer the ownership for Ingle Berman of Garden City, 1001 Axon Avenue, Garden City.
In Engel Berman's application, when we had done the project years ago, they had 2 parties in that project. One of the parties is a 6.5 or 7.5% owner. It's in the letter, in the agenda, and they are now looking to take the interest holding in that and go back to the other company who holds the majority of it anyway. That's it.
And just for the record, Eagle Berman will continue to manage the whole facility. Eagle Berman was 7.5%.
No questions from the board? We need a motion?
So move. Yes.
So moved by the Reverend,
I'll second it.
second by Mr. Mykett. I'll take a vote. Mr. Bedford?
Aye.
Reverend Millet?
Aye.
Mr. Kornbluth? Aye. Flo Girardi's an aye. Mr. Mykett?
Aye.
And Ms. Molotov?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. Next item on the agenda, I'd like to make a motion to move into executive session. To discuss matters of personnel. I'll make the motion. Do I have a
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you. like to make a motion to come out of executive session. Have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes
Aye.
have it. Next item on the agenda, where's my glasses? Okay, next item on the agenda, under new business, the CEO's report.
Speaks for itself, as we discussed, a lot of housing, we believe we're going to need in that regard. It was just the last page of it, you probably saw it in your report. West Jamaica Holdings is now Bill Wellington. Other than that, we're active and getting a lot of inquiries and the role as well. Happy to answer your questions.
Okay, next item. Consideration and adoption of the health insurance buyback policy. I'll make a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next item, consideration and adoption of a resolution for anniversary vacation days for Laura Tomeo. I'll make the motion. Do I have a
Second.
Second by Mr. Bedford. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next item, consideration and adoption of the governance committee charter. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Second by Mr. Bedford. All in favor, say aye.
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 Ayes have it. Next item, appointment of the procurement officer.
I don't know what I'm hearing, but I'm provided to soon.
Okay, I'll make the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bedford. All in favor, say aye.
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 Ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the uniform tax exemption policy.
Also one change and adopted by the governance committee last month.
I second. Moved by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of an amended procurement and purchasing guidelines.
Adopted by the governance committee last month. I believe the only change was, some of the language, in the last two paragraphs. And it was adopted by the governance committee.
No questions on the board? I'll make the motion.
Second.
Second by Mr. Bedford. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye, ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the conflict of interest policy.
Adopted by the governance committee last month. Some of the language, changed from he and she to they, as recommended by the
Is that a pronoun police? Okay, I'll make the motion.
Second.
Second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the property acquisition policy.
Yeah, we don't plan on taking over any real property, but the state requires that we do have a policy, so we're adopting it. So it is should be real property acquisition policy, not property.
Okay, I'll make the motion.
Second.
Second by Mr. Bedford. All in favor, say aye.
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 Ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the Finance Committee charter. I can't hear. No questions? I'll make the motion. Second by Mr. Kornbluth. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the fund balance transfer policy. Okay. So next item, consideration and adoption of the audit committee charter. I'll make the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Ayes have it. Nothing under old business. Consideration and adoption of the minutes of September 19th, 2023.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we waive the reading of the minutes, previous minutes, the reading of the meeting, and that we adopt the minutes of September 19, 2023.
I second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Report of the treasurer. Financial statements and expenditure list, September 13th, October 17th, 2023.
The financial statements and expenditure list, September 13th, 2023, October 17th, 2023, all is well. All is in order.
Next item, consideration and adoption of the 2024 budget. Any questions on that? I'll make the motion.
Second.
Second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. And consideration and adoption of the four-year financial plan. There's no questions on that. I'll make the motion. Second by Mr. Kornbluth. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we had executive session. There's no committee updates other than the policies. I will make a motion to adjourn today's meeting.
Second.
Second by Mr. Bedford. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Okay, I'd like to make a motion to open today's Town of Hempstead Local Development Corporation. We have a quorum. First item on the agenda, approval of a Delphi University sublease for rooftop solar panels.
Adelphi had sent a letter in asking if they would be able to use their bonds to put solar panels on one of the buildings that we have a project with. For about 2 months, they've communicated with Nixon Peabody and Bruce Serchuk over at Nixon Peabody, and we have a level of comfort that this is something they can do, and they are looking to move forward with it.
Any questions from the board? How long do they take the lease for, you know, Michael? Only because I've heard from people that,
20 years. We do have a contract, if you'd like to look at it, or it's, I think, a purchase agreement, or whatever it's referred to in the document, but I didn't want to include it in here because there's a lot of, specific information.
I think Adelphi will be here in 20 years now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Okay, I'll make a motion.
I second.
Second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
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 Ayes have it. Consideration and appointment of the procurement officer.
Same as the IDA, it's Fred.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Second by everybody. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the conflict of interest policy.
Same changes that the IDA made, just verbiage, pretty much.
I'll make the motion. second by Mr. Kornbluth. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the Finance Investment Committee Charter.
I think you skipped audit.
I'll make the motion, second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the Governance Committee
I
Charter.
think you skipped one. You just did audit, I think now is finance investment.
I'm sorry. Consideration and adoption of the Finance Investment Committee Charter.
No change.
Okay, I'll make the motion. Second by Mr. Kornbluth. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Consideration and adoption of the Governance Committee Charter.
Mirroring the IDA's policy as well. There's just some verbiage change with some of the way it was written out, but it's the same.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Adoption of a purchasing and procurement guidelines policy.
No change.
I'll make the motion. Second by Mr. Kornbluth. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Adoption of a property acquisition policy.
Again, that should be real property specifically.
Okay, I'll make the motion. Second by Ms. Molitor. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Consideration and approval of the minutes of September 19, 2023. I'll make a motion to waive the reading and approve the minutes. Oh. It was somewhere else. Do I have a motion?
Move to waive the reading of the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes.
Made by Mr. Bedford, second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Adoption of budget for 2024.
Treasurer report. Did we skip the treasurer report?
Do what? You know what, I have, I have the new agenda.
Do the treasurer report now, right?
We're doing the budget for 2024. And we need a motion.
Oh, I see. That is it. Okay.
Straight, Rev?
No. No sleep last night.
Okay. Back to the adoption of the budget for 2024, so I'll make a motion. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Micah. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Adoption of the four-year financial plan.
This is pretty much a guesstimate that the state requires. We go out 3% every year from the budget for each year, and then we input it on their website, so it's just an estimate.
I'll make the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The financial statements and expenditure list, September 12th to October 17th, 2023.
That's me.
That's you.
All right, just checking.
Still.
All right, all is in good order. Want to thank the staff for doing a great job.
Okay. Do I need a motion? I'll make the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, everybody.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Committee updates. I'm going to make a motion to adjourn today's meeting.
Second.
Second by the Reverend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Look at that.